Auburn in the blue, Georgia wearing the home white, and the Tigers have won the tip. Our officials today, crew chief Pat Adams, the mark, and it's tracked down by Tyron Lawrence. Georgia looking to push as Lawrence first bucket gets the scoring started. Denver Jones is an outstanding shooter. That's why you would see how closely they're guarding him. Baker Mazzara off the screen as he looks into the students' fence. Chaney Johnson banging with Godfrey. That's good D. Tipped out. Kelly, a deep one. Hey now, Miles Kelly. He was 3 for 5 on 2. Newell. He is so unselfish, but when he goes to the bucket, he will make you look silly.
Big boy basketball.
Lawrence took a peek at the shot clock. It's now at 3. Step back 3 ball. Oh, okay. That was
what they've had in the past here recently.
Baker Mazzara will step into a 3. Too strong. And a big board by Cardwell. Pettiford, and he rattles one in from deep. Yeah. Kelly to Johnson, getting to the rack. Oh, baby. Chaney Johnson making the most of his opportunity.
And you see Janai Broom being a great.
Pettiford with a hand in his face. And he gets the roll, and after the bucket, there's going to be
SEC.
Before we went to break, Tahad Pettiford was fouled shooting a 3 against Richmond at home.
Casper Shakachonis, 33% career three-point shooter, shooting 36% this year. I think they need to pound the basketball inside, and one of the reasons why Auburn's on an 11-0 run.
Pettiford looks at the crowd.
SEC's all-freshman team.
Howard, pull-up, jumper, got it. Everyone getting in on the scoring for all.
Small, but they haven't been able to do that because Dylan Caldwell is one of the best.
Pettiford going to get the ball. Pick and roll inside with Hudson.
Now, we talked about the fact that Asa Newell was a dominant freshman, but I'm looking for right there, Tyron Lawrence. You need that veteran leadership to stay.
Here's Newell, and he's got the 3. Might have had to leave the gym on that one. A little and 1 action. Here's Surreal trying to go back at him. Absent protects himself. Surreal not a threat from the outside, so he hands it off to LeFew. Pump fake, elbow jumper, counter. His floater no good. Fighting for the board, and it's Kane with it. Doesn't have numbers, but just flows by everybody. Blue Kane count the bucket on the goaltend. Auburn needs to figure something out offensively. They've missed their last 11 field goals, make that 12. Here is Kelly. And he gets that one to go with the flying.
Mazzara for the Auburn Tigers in the absence of Janai Broom.
Absent with the left hand. He is providing some big minutes just in absence as a team here so far today.
Well, nearly half of Auburn's shots are three-point field goals. And so even though they have been successful from behind, the calls they feel like aren't going their way either.
They almost got the steal. Absent inside, a little fake. That was a nice little subtle big man move. Pettiford, pull up, 3 ball, nothing but nylon as he tells the crowd to be silent. Kelly knocks down the first at the free throw line.
You want to get the last shot. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets one up here.
2 seconds. More pull-up jumper blocked by Absent, and that's how we end this first half. Now it's Georgia with numbers. Lawrence denied at the rim. Chaney Johnson, and then Cardwell at the other end with the easy slam.
The Auburn Tigers. But Georgia, once again, finding a way to get back to the charity stripe. Asa Newell at the line now.
Bruce Pearl said, need to keep our big men out of foul trouble.
Frankly, is last in the SEC
Kelly using the screen, trying to go baseline, puts on the brakes,
Nice move.
and he lost his defender for 2. To let other parts of his game still dictate. He still has 4 rebounds and an assist, contributing other ways. Lost his man, Kane for 3, got it! Demery Jr. Kane, is he starting to feel it? Yes, he is! Crowd is calling for Blue Kane. Kane, open, decides to put it on the deck, gets all the way to the rim, and finishes through contact.
Blue Kane in the building. It's certainly stopped the momentum, but if you get a basket here, it gets Stegman Coliseum back involved and active.
Lawrence from the corner rattles in a 3, and all of a sudden the outside shots are starting to fall for Georgia.
In conference play, shooting 22%.
There's a steal. Silence Demery Jr. and lays it in. An extended 13-5 run for Georgia right now. Inside, out of the timeout, nice play as Jaheim Hudson finishes at the rim. And 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Pettiford, a little hesitation. Step back, 3 ball. Oh, that is just silky smooth to Todd Pettiford. If you don't know, you better find out.
Auburn's going to be vulnerable and will have to gain rebound. Georgia doing a nice job of taking advantage. Yeah, good call, partner. You mentioned the free throws for Georgia. That's a team that's been shooting 78%. As you see the finish by Surreal, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Tennessee Vandy. 2 surprises. As
Baker Mazar just leave up that follow through. Pettiford with 18 points leading the way for Auburn. Backdoor cut, Baker Mazar all alone for the jam.
Another quick hit at that time by. There was a switch where Asa Newell could have taken advantage against Chad Baker Mazar. They couldn't get him the basketball.
Mazar, he wants the clear out because he is feeling it. Chad Baker Mazara.
Good position, he had a hand up, but Chad Baker Mazara is just one of those guys, when he's on, he is tough to stop.
So he will get a breather along with Cardwell as Hudson. There's Blue Kane, he went on a run to start the second half, gives it up to Newell for 3, got it! The freshman.
High school slam dunk champion.
So my kind of guy. Now Pettiford trying to take control of this game. Slicing through the D. Missing at the rim. But a turnover and Pettiford gets it back. He now has a lot of denying the ball. Shot clock's at 5. Godfrey with the scoop at the rim. It's Georgia's chance to deny the ball. Kelly, free throw jumper. Godfrey was calling for it on the block. Now they get him a touch. Banging. One-on-one. That sky hook. Back-to-back buckets for Godfrey. Now he's got the switch. Shot clock at 1. And a shot clock violation. And once again, the quad just tightening up for Dylan Cardwell.
Yeah,
as
that
he calls
like
over to the.
Been limiting his minutes. What a block that time, and you can see his leg cramp up. That's what.
Inside with Newell.
You got to be able to score, big fella.
Off the mark, tipped out by Godfrey. LeFew gets it back to Newell. Oh, watch out! As Newell throws it down, doesn't even miss. All the history between these two teams, you know it's going to be interesting. The 200th all-time meeting as Baker Mazara with the steal and the bucket.
Yeah, LSU, nice trio. You talk about Michaela Williams, and of course
he dishes it and he can take it.
He's
right?
matured so much since being thrown out that Yale game. I think it's one of the better narratives that we're not talking about in college basketball.
Newell with the and 1. 41% as a team at the free throw line for Georgia today. The High archer falls.
Miles Kelly's hands.
Going to work. Defender on his hip. No problem. Pettiford's got 22 to lead the way.
Yeah.
1 of 2 from the line. Back to the basket using that little hook. Gets to his strong hand and in. Miles Kelly, an excellent free throw shooter at 86% on the season. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
No doubt. I'm hating, right? I got to stop.
Winston said she called the alumni department. The woman called her back, told her. The other person used some message boards to figure. Georgia trying to find a quick one, down 9. LeFew going to the rim, and he will lay it in.
Media at times we try to find negative things. This is something positive that I think the media needs to pick up on. Chad Baker-Mazara's return. Important.
He's trying to get to the rim as they give him the lay-in. 8.3 seconds left. It's down to 3. Inbound, trapped in the corner. Georgia looking for the steal, and they get it. LeFew for the tie. And Georgia had a chance as the officials are trying to determine if there's any time left.
There is a foul.
Pat Adams.
You have to have this one to keep it going. And he makes it. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Lawrence, here's the miss. Tipped out of bounds. And that's... I want to wait to confirm. Demery Jr. to inbound at the rim. Newell!
Oh!
And just like that, Auburn will survive. 70 to 68.